Hey everyone. So as you guys are aware, a lot of people were really upset with my most recent video, and a lot of people were actually really thought it was funny. They really enjoyed it. The comment section was definitely a treat to watch because a lot of you guys saw the humor in the troll video that I made. But what's really gonna happen is that I am making an actual reviewer review on Angry Video Game Nerd, and I'm editing the video right now, actually. And if you don't believe me, because I like to troll a lot, here is a sneak peek of the full episode, which, keep in mind, might be 15 to 20 minutes long. I'm not too sure. I haven't completed editing it yet, but it's definitely going to be a pretty big video, pretty big project. So here's the sneak peek. So for those of you guys who are unaware with who the Angry Video Game Nerd is, allow me to give you a basic rundown. He is a video game reviewer. Now, that sounds really cliched. Like, this idea of reviewing video games has already been done to death. But here's the thing about the Angry Video Game Nerd. He was basically one of the first major guys who was doing this whole video game reviewing thing on the internet. And the style of reviewing that he did was the now very cliched style of him taking a video game and giving an angry rant on it, providing an exaggerated hatred for the video game in question. For the longest time, I was a big fan of the Angry Video Game Nerd. I thought his videos were funny, I thought they were well done, and I even think, just in general, all of his criticisms were pretty spot on, right? But as I've grown older, as well as changes that the AVGN has made, I started to realize that his content honestly just isn't that good anymore. Here are my main problems with modern AVGN. So I hope you guys enjoyed that sneak peek. That video, I mean, I'm editing it right now as we speak. So I'm actually a little bit unsure when that video will come out. But at the very most, it will come out the week after next week. Okay, it will definitely come out on that week or before. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, so I also want to talk about why I made my videos where I criticize reviewers, not just a reviewer review, but my commentary videos on various reviewers, like stuff with Scoutfly, Veiliski Bum 94. Well, I never made a commentary on him. I meant to say Phantom Strider. Actually, wait, I did make a. No, I don't remember. But I do want to talk about why I made these videos. Because a lot of my detractors, as well as a lot of my fans, honestly, wondered, hey, why did you spend nearly, was it 2 years? I don't remember. But why did you spend a really long time criticizing these reviewers? And I honestly think an answer is needed at this point, because I do think that it's fair to actually bring why I did this, okay? So back when I started, this reviewing shit where I review reviewers, right? I was just sick and tired of seeing bad reviewing channel after bad reviewing channel just make fucking bad videos and bad critiques towards whatever the fuck they were critiquing. Okay, it was fucking aggravating at the time for me. Um, and I think, and there's a reason why I used the critic from Ratatouille in my intro for that series, because at the end of the movie, I don't know the exact quote, but at the end of the movie, he says something along the lines of, you know, the bitter truth that every critic must follow is that in the grand scheme of things, the average piece of junk is better than any criticism directed towards it, right? And that's true. That really is true, because it takes, it's super easy to just get on a camera or a microphone or whatever and just shit on something that you don't like versus creating your own original thing, right? And that is definitely something you see with these reviewers, right? Because a lot of these reviewers who I made videos on, not only would they make really shitty critiques, but when they try to create something original that wasn't a review, it would be fucking terrible. I mean, look at Baseball Sam 1. And look, I'm not bringing this guy up to, stir up drama or be like, go shit on him. I think his original channel got deleted. I don't know if he's still on YouTube, and honestly, I don't care. But with Baseball Sam 1, he was talking about shit being unfunny in cartoons, but you remember his stand-up comedy videos that I brought up in my review on him? I mean, for real. And that was kind of the thing that really annoyed me with a lot of reviewers. And he isn't the only one, by the way. There were a lot of reviewers who were like that. Like Nostalgia Critic with his demo reel bullshit, and Mr. Enter with his growing around shit, right? And it was just really annoying to see. It really was. And another reason why I targeted these reviewers is because they just simply made bad points in their videos. Like, they didn't make good criticisms towards whatever they were talking about. I mean, I'm using another example here, but keep in mind, I'm not saying this to shit on this guy. Me and him are actually friends. I haven't spoken to him in a long ass time, though, but I still definitely consider him a friend. So this isn't like a personal jab or something. And his videos have tremendously improved ever since I made my review on him. But Gem Reviews, again, nothing against the guy at all. I like him. He's a friend of mine. I consider him one. I don't know if he would consider me a friend. I haven't talked to him in a long ass time. But Gem Reviews, he would make really bad criticisms towards Sorry Wrong Ed, that Edda and Eddie episode with the telephone. He'd be like, oh, Eddie is getting tortured throughout the entire episode, even though, Gem, buddy, it's slapstick. It's not torture. And the reason why he's getting tortured, I put that in quotation marks, but the reason why he's getting tortured is because he stole a cursed phone. Like, for real. And that's where basically all of the humor came from, right? Like, and it was just really annoying seeing shit like that, honestly. And another reason why I made these videos is because there were simply not a lot of YouTube channels doing what I did. Okay, the only other guy I can think of who made these videos on a consistent basis was Clay Claymore, right? And his videos are good. I definitely enjoy Clay Claymore's videos, but like it really was kind of annoying seeing how there was nobody else, criticizing these reviewers, because a lot of their videos have stuff that you can criticize. There's a lot of stuff you can criticize. Okay, it was just annoying, honestly. Um, well, what else? I mean, yeah, I know some people are gonna be like, granted, I know some people are gonna tell me that there were some people who did make videos criticizing these reviewers, like Mars Reviews, for example. Um, but those videos, but those types of videos were just kind of rare. You didn't really see them that much back then. Um, Apparently nowadays, though, there are actually more people criticizing the cartoon community and the reviewing community. I'm unsure about that. I haven't been paying attention to YouTube at all, but whatever. You guys get the point. Um, I also want to make clear. I also want to make clear that my problem with reviewers is not just with the cartoon reviewing community or the cartoon community. Okay? Granted, I did make videos specifically on that community, but a lot of the same problems you see with the cartoon reviewing community, you see with a lot of other reviewers. I'm making this clear right now. The movie reviewing community on YouTube, for example, is also shit. People like Your Movie Sucks and I Hate Everything just suck as content creators. Okay, they just suck as YouTubers. Okay, I'm just not gonna, like, that's just how it is, right? Um, I guess you could say the main reason why I targeted the cartoon community was because the problems with their community, even though it's shared with the reviewing community in general on YouTube, I guess you could say the cartoon community definitely had the problems more highlighted. You can definitely spot them more within that community, and I guess that's the reason why I targeted that community the most out of all the other ones, or actually exclusively. But make no mistake, the reviewing community on YouTube in general just sucks dick. I mean, I'm just being honest. The most tolerable one would definitely be the video game reviewing community, but there are still my reviewer review on the AVGN. I'm editing the video as we speak. Again, the week after next week at most, okay? I'm gonna make this video. I promise you guys. You guys don't believe me? Don't believe me? I made a sneak peek. That last video was just for trolling. This one is legit. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope all of you stay healthy because of the virus going around.